Hello and welcome to Rainbow Stars channel, where today I'm going to be welcoming my new subscribers. Welcome everybody. Alright, let's see who we got here. We got Brianna's Parakeets, Pets, and Animals. Welcome to the channel. And welcome to the channel. The name is Kimbra. That is my sister, by the way. She is amazing. Free Energy Technologies, welcome to the channel. And of course, Steve was one of the new ones as well, so I'm going to mention him anyway, yet again. Welcome, Steve. Welcome, everybody. There are now 15 of you guys. I don't know how I'm going to keep up. You guys keep subscribing, and I keep trying to draw, and there's just so many people. Yes, I'm going to be making a tribute to my sister as well, because she is in my life. I can do that for her, but shh, she doesn't know that. Or she shouldn't know that. It was a secret. Anyway, so what's new with me? Well, yesterday I downloaded the Pokemon Go app so I could give you guys an idea of what it is. Because you've probably been hearing about it all over the news. It's all over social media. It's all over the place. You can't escape Pokemon Go. It's like Pokemon Go away. But no. Everybody likes it. So I was like, you know what? Fine. It's like one of those big things. I want to see what the app is so I can tell my subs about it. Tell you guys what it is to fill you in. But before I do that, I must add that when I was playing the app, I was outside. I didn't know that bees lived in the ground. I was walking outside barefoot. It was in my grass, out in my yard, the backyard, and, I got the surprise of my life. A bee, stung me in the foot. Something stung me in the foot. It stung me good enough to make it bleed. So, whatever it was, I thought it was a bee. And I very well could have been, because I did have an allergic reaction to it, and I am allergic to bees. I did not go to the doctor. My friends were like, you need to go now if you're allergic and if you got stung. Well, it depends on how much venom you got, if the sac was in your body still, if the stinger got actually in there really good, or what. So, a little prick, my foot swelled up pretty good. The entire pad of my foot swelled up pretty good. And I did break out into hives later that night. It wasn't like a bad rash, though, and it was not very uncomfortable, so I left it alone. I didn't have any swelling in my throat. My tongue didn't swell. I didn't have any trouble breathing. So I decided it's not urgent enough. Whatever happened, it didn't hurt me enough to warrant going to a doctor, because I go to so many already. We don't have the money to go to an emergency room. So, there's that story. If you're allergic to any bee, by the way, and if you get stung, and if if you are super, allergic to bees, I advise you to go to a doctor. Don't do what I did, because I don't have money. Don't do what I did, though, because it could be very dangerous, messing with that. Sorry about the sniffles. Clearly, I'm having a tough time with allergies. So, what is Pokemon Go? The reason why I wanted to look it up was because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, the app, and everything else. Because on my phone, I use it to film. I cannot film myself filming my phone, as I am using my phone for Pokemon Go. So, here's a little bit about it. I'm not going to play this video, though. If you wanted to learn how to play it, this is a little tutorial. What are my thoughts on it? In the game that I attempted to play, it didn't really explain much of anything. It just said, here, have some Pokeballs, go catch Pokemon. And you're like, okay, now what? Right? Like, do I really just get up and try to find these imaginary Poke people in my world? I am a Pokemon fan. I was whenever I was a kid. What is Pokemon? Here, let's start at the basics. Pokemon. It's a series in which children get to watch, and it's about this boy who was 8 years old, left home, tried to find Pokemon, In a nutshell, if you ever read the manga, Pokemon actually die in these Pokemon battles. It's actually kind of dark for a kid's show, but the show in itself made it so where you could see that they take care of their Pokemon, take them to Poke Centers, get them help if they get hurt during battle. But in a nutshell, what is Pokemon battles? They are actually kind of like dog fights, you know, two animals fighting one another. I don't agree with it, but at the same time, if you ever watch the animated version, you come to appreciate the creativity that goes behind this. And in their world, these are real creatures, but some of them can be cute, some of them can be awesome looking. They're all based on real animals, which makes them awesome. I'm still a fan of it. Don't think I'm not. I'm not bashing the game. But it would have been nice if the game would have explained how to use it. But what the app essentially tries to make you do is it tries to make you go outside and walk. And there are places you can go, such as Pokestops, where it's like a stop in your area, right? Like, what's that called? It's like a. If you go walking, you see on a map of your hometown, you can see all of the streets on this map. It's kind of like a global map thing. You can see your character moving around with you as you move, and you try to find Pokemon. That's what the game is. It tries to make you go outside and to walk. And I kind of like that about the app. If you struggle with depression or something, I hear can also be a good way to make friends and get out of the house and go to these stops and landmarks. You know, it is pretty cool, especially since it's on a global scale now. And in each and every region, basically where you live or where somebody else lives, they have different Pokemon there. Weird, right? So it makes you need to travel in order to get anywhere in the game. So in order to get anywhere in the game, you basically do need to move around and walk. Being in a car does, like, apparently it could work, but it doesn't really because the app is made for you to be walking. It has safeguards to ensure that, you know, you're not cheating. So this is what a Pokemon looks like. This is one of them, Bulbasaur. And then it has 3 evolutions, right? This was the first type of Pokemon that came out. They normally had 3 evolutions, unless they were a Pikachu, in which case they only had 2. But, however, they then recently discovered in one of the other series or seasons that a Pichu was involved, so that's like baby form, then Pikachu, which is middle form, and then adult. I don't think they kept that going on, the 3 evolutions to every single Pokemon, but there might be. So, there are different types, and there are different, kind of like there's fire, ice, thunder, you know, like electricity, water, you know, different types of things. I'm trying to back out of this if it'll let me so that I could show you guys the list of Pokemon in the National Pokedex. Yeah, they have a National Pokedex. Okay, it's getting a bit out of hand, but stay with me. Even if you're an adult, you can appreciate how much work went into this franchise, considering they have oodles and oodles of Pokemon. Like, just so many. So many. Like, this isn't... You see how long that is? If we were to sit here for 10 minutes, I can guarantee it wouldn't reach the bottom. It's a very long list. So there are over 150. It first started out as, 150 or more to see to be a Pokemon master is my destiny, right? But now it's over 150. It's like, it's become outrageous. But there are cute ones in here. Like, for example, Mew, which is the psychic type. There are dragons, psychics, fire. List goes on. So, they even have, like, little make-believe animals, right, that are adorable. And that is one of the appeals to this franchise, is that some of them are cute. Kind of like the Eevee evolutions. If you've never seen the Eevee evolutions, I highly suggest you look them up. They are adorable. Adorable. You can't beat them. It's impossible. So, that's what Pokemon are. Now, in the Pokemon Go game, um, there's like a map you see. Like I said, it shows you all of the streets in your area, neighborhood. That's Gaia. That's not what I'm looking at. Um, so there are like multiple areas in your area which people can actually conjugate as a. But yeah. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought there for a second. Um, but yeah, people can go as a group to these Pokestops and or places to find Pokemon together as like a team effort. So, I mean, it's not just a one player game, it's on a broader scale. So, and apparently there's another app that can go with this one where you can talk to people that you've met that play Pokemon Go and you can get together in groups and go play. Um, that aspect of it I think is kind of neat. And as you can see in this little screenshot, there are little things that stick up. This would be a map of like your hometown area. Not that. I don't know what I pressed, guys. I killed it. I killed it. Where did it go? Oh, it's right up here. So anyway, let's not press buttons again. This would be like a map of your hometown, like your streets. It maps out the entire street and everything. These would be the Pokestops on the map. So if you go there, it takes you to either a church or a different location. You know, any kind of location really, so that you can get free items, which is interesting. So there is a lot to this game. Strategy-wise, I don't get it. I just I'm probably not going to level up anybody. I'm just probably going to catch them and be like, "Yay, I caught Pokemon." But really, the true goal of the game is to get people outside. Now these are Eevee. This is the Eevee evolutionary tree. Now Eevee's an interesting Pokemon considering that it can transform into anything, like fairy type, Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi again. Leafeon, Umbreon, Dark, you know, Grass, Fire, Electric, Water, Psychic, and Ice, and Fairy. So it can become anything. And I think that's the interesting part on the Eevee evolutionary tree is that it doesn't obey any rules. It's like the Morpha Pokemon. It's like the ultimate Pokemon in my opinion, because not only are they freaking adorable fox-like creatures, but they're also very unique and interesting in the fact that, you know, it can become anything. My favorite was always Vaporeon. Why? Because it's a water-type Pokemon that's basically kind of like a mermaid. Can't go wrong with her. She's amazing. Anyway, so that's the whole little bit on Pokemon Go. How would I rate the game? So far, I've only played it a little while and I got stung by a bee. I highly suggest caution, like it states in the game, to know where you're walking and what you're doing. I do believe people could get hurt playing this game because people don't pay attention when they're walking already. Now they have their phones out to have the app open to catch these little critters. So it's kind of like a collect-it game. I like to call it a collect-a game because you go around collecting Pokemon, leveling them up, trying to get them top level to take over a gym. But really all it is, it's a collectible game. You collect them, you raise them. So yes, this is to finish off the other video that I did yesterday. So yeah, you just collect them, you raise them, you teach them new tricks, and basically that's all it is. And forgive me if I sound kind of weird, I did just wake up, so yay! I wanted to finish off the video from yesterday so I can make you a new updated video. Wi-Fi! Boop-a-doop. Yeah, that's why my voice is failing. It's because I just woke up and I have horrible allergies. So, yeah, my thoughts on Pokemon Go. People are gonna get hurt. I heard a story about a guy who basically walked himself off a cliff playing this game. Yeah. And that's unfortunate, but that's why you have to pay attention. I mean, that's just a story I heard. I don't know if it's valid. I don't know if it's 100% true. I just heard it on the radio. I've been hearing about it. Dad told me about it. I don't know. I don't know if the guy is fine or not. I don't know if it's, like I said, if you want to look that up, you can. I'm not going to do the research for it. So, I am not a drama website. I hear a siren going off, though. The hell? Yep. You know what I think it is? I think they're testing the sirens. Fascinating. Anyway. So, that's that little piece on Pokemon Go. You can actually see I'm creating the video as we speak. I put little parts together, then I have to wait 30 minutes for this to load so that I can put this on there. I do have some things to reply to, and I will get around to doing so today. Yesterday, I went to the doctor, and I'm going to give you an update on that. So, hip hip hurrah! Although I should have gone to my physical therapy, but they were at the same time, and then I had forgotten to call the other people, and now I'm probably going to get yelled at. Well, not really yelled at, but, scorned, or I don't know. I'm pretty mad at myself for messing that up, but it is what it is. Alright, people. Whether you're a Pokemon Go fan, enjoy it. If you're not, that's fine. I don't really mind. I mean, it's what it is. It's certainly interesting. It's an interesting concept. So it's a different type of game out there. I give them kudos for creativity and for actually coming up with the concept first. So, yep. Remember, when you view, peace, love, unity, and respect. And be sure to check out the update. If you feel like it, you don't really have to, but, it is what it is. I only monetize full episode videos. The others, I don't bother because they're just little clips that I put together into one video anyway. So if you view the video before it's completed, that's fine by me. That's why I have it done this way. Alright, so yeah, Rainbow Star, over and out, yo. Have a fantabulous day. I know I will. And be nice to others. Alright. Bye, guys. Boop.